Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20+ years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the stabilizer or sway bar end link on this 2000 Lincoln Town Car, same as any 98 to 02. Tools you'll need are a 13/16 socket and ratchet or your tire iron, jack and jack stands, 15 and 18 millimeter wrenches, T40 Torx bit, an adjustable wrench, and a 1/4 inch wrench or whatever size to grab onto that T40 Torx bit. Okay, you're going to start out, remove your center cap. If you're using hand tools, you'll want to loosen your lug nuts while the wheel's on the ground first, then raise the car with the jack, secure it with a jack stand, and then remove your lug nuts. I have the benefit of air tools. These are 13/16 lug nuts. Okay, we'll just speed it up here as we remove those lug nuts and then remove the wheel and tire. Pull or turn your steering wheel so you can have easy access to the tie rod. In order to remove your stabilizer link, you need to undo 2 bolts. One here that is an 18 millimeter, and one up here that's a 15 millimeter. Okay, and what I do on bolts like this that you can only get to with a wrench, put a wrench on it, and then you can hook another wrench on, and then carefully push. Okay, gives you just more leverage. Okay, loosen it up. Same thing down here. Same thing down here. I'm going to put this wrench on. Okay, I'm going to be pulling this one. I'm going to hook my other wrench, and I'm going to pull carefully. Okay, while it moves. And then I believe it looks like the whole shaft is spinning. Okay, so most likely this stud is going to spin on you. So I'm going to put and you can see right there, see the wrench is moving and that stud is moving as well. Put the wrench on. This is a T40 Torx bit. I'm going to have to give the Lincoln engineers a little bit of grief here because this is difficult. They probably have some special tool. But got the T40 Torx bit on there. Now I'm going to put my adjustable wrench on. Okay, tighten it up as much as I can. Okay, now that Torx bit. So I'm going to get on there a little better here. Sorry, you can't really see that probably, but this wrench is holding that Torx bit, so then I can then spin this here, and it eventually will come apart. And what I'm going to have to do is pull this back off. Now that it's loose. I'm going to coat this bolt with penetrating oil. 15 millimeter wrench.
Okay, now on this one, I'm going to use a punch. Okay. Just punch that right out. Okay, so now to continue, I've got a 1/4" wrench here, which is the same size as my Torx bit. So I'm going to feed my Torx up. I'm actually going to like 1/4" wrench in there, feed my Torx up through the wrench, and then into the tie rod. Okay, I didn't start with this because of the angles. This actually didn't really work. I had to put it up in there and grab it with the adjustable wrench, but now it does. So I just let the 1/4" wrench go right there. It holds it, and I just take the nut off. And there's your link out. Okay, so a new link from 1A Auto. You can see it has greasable fittings. So I'm going to put it down in at the bottom first. So get the bottom through. Start my larger nut on. Okay. And on the top, just kind of force that into the knuckle. Okay. Start.
And putting it together is much easier because the link is nice and tight, so you can just tighten up the bolts with your wrenches, and they probably have torque specifications, but if you get them nice and tight with the combination wrenches, you'll be good enough. So we tighten up the lower one and then tighten up the upper one. Okay, now we're going to fast forward through putting the tire back on, thread the lug nuts on by hand. I use my impact wrench just to tighten them preliminarily, then lower it down onto the ground, torque them to 100 foot-pounds using a star pattern, and then put my center cap back on. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.